from a small kind of town in the north of England. There's no graffiti scene there whatsoever. I came to London around 6 or 7 years ago. I was put into this world of just colour and characters and just amazing pieces of art. I was really inspired by a lot of the people who were doing work around London. It's such a culture that I'd never really heard of or seen or been a part of in any way, and I instantly fell in love with everything about it. I just started practicing and just taught myself cutting stencils and using the paint and how to get your head around the whole image of making the stencils up, and just went out there and started doing it, and I just loved it, like the buzz of doing it, the idea of how many thousands of people possibly could, see your image every day, and made them think of something, put a smile on their face. What if folks start with big tobacco? Keeping so much control over millions of people just by feeding them an addiction. It's affected my family. As a kid, it was never really an issue, smoking in the house was kind of commonplace. My granddad, he passed away with cancer. He smoked a lot, since he was young. My mum still smokes, and she smoked since she was 15, and we're trying to get her to stop for years, but she won't. Yeah, it's quite sad, really. The work that we did for Truth, it's basically a kind of process of making like a photo montage in Photoshop and building up an image and getting it to a point that you're happy with it, and then getting down with the scalpel and just spending the hours, putting the hours in, just cutting and cutting and cutting until you've got a finished stencil. The biggest is around 7.5, 8 feet square, so that's the plant image. So hopefully that's going to look awesome. It's going to be nice to see a kind of a large mutated snarling plant on the wall in New York, so I'm really looking forward to getting that up. It's kind of nice to design a piece specifically for a certain spot, interacting a lot more with the city, collaborating with the city. Big tobacco companies can legally, openly sell a product that kills around 1,200 Americans every day. On one hand, they will say they're trying to help people kind of come off cigarettes, on the other hand, they're not at all. So it's a very two-faced industry. As long as people smoke, they've got the power.